In an unprecedented maneuver, something we have been hoping and wishing and wanting for years and years. Remember to share, subscribe, and smash the bell for Sean's View Entertainment so you have no tears. The WWE, remember to share, subscribe, smash the bell, turn on all notifications because the brash one will always tell you the way it is, the way it was meant to be, and the way it will always be because Sean's View Entertainment will bring it to you. Ladies and gentlemen, WWE, according to various websites, dirt sheets, newsletters, Ringside News, WrestlingNews.co, Vince McMahon pushing away the TVPG era and making some major creative changes that will change and test the time of World Wrestling Entertainment. It may not be so-called Attitude Era ratings, all right? It may not be so-called Attitude Era ratings, but the WWE, and when I talk about TV ratings, the WWE could change the rating. Listen to this report. We're talking about Raw. We're talking about SmackDown. We're talking about Eric Bischoff. We're talking about Paul Heyman. We're talking about the change of times, the change of era in WWE. Remember to share my videos on Facebook and Twitter to everybody that you know. It's been a long time since fans have heard someone say the word S-H-I-T on WWE television. It's been even longer since we've seen a middle finger used. But the WWE is going to be grasping to be a little bit edgier, a little bit more upfront, a little bit more adult-oriented, okay? Now that Paul Heyman and Eric Bischoff have their fingerprints all over Raw and SmackDown Live. And ladies and gentlemen, the WWE may just survive with these changes. WWE made some pretty big creative moves this week. It was documented that some of the best angles on Raw this week that pushed the envelope from Carl Anderson beating his hot Asian wife to Corey Graves, dropping an S-bomb. It seems like there is plenty more where that came from because, again, the WWE is going outside the box. The WWE is just no longer going through the motions. The WWE is giving us fans what we have wanted for the last 5 to 10 years. The WWE is motivated. One fan tweeted to Dave Meltzer, does Kofi giving Joe the middle finger last night on SmackDown mean that we are pushing towards leaving the PG era behind? A lot more cursing and edginess is happening now. Yes, was the simple one-word reply given by the Wrestling Observer newsletter. That is what we need to happen. Only time will tell how far they're going to go between changing those letters in the corner of the screen to say TV14 again, or if they ever will. But the WWE has pointed out a lot of different options. They have, hinted, they have teased that they will change the rating of the product. WWE made a ton of money with family-friendly programming, but it might not be paying off much now. Let's just see if something happens, but it has really made many fans excited. The Paul Heyman era of Monday Night Raw actually scored in the ratings because Monday Night Raw saw an up. Didn't see a decline, didn't see a downage, but they saw an uppage. So it seems as if this whole pregnancy angle, and now we got to clear up a couple of things. It was reported that The Undertaker was going to face Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania, and that could still happen because The Undertaker wants to pass the torch to Drew McIntyre. But in that same sentiment, it was reported that Drew McIntyre could very well go one-on-one with the dead man, The Undertaker, at SummerSlam, where The Undertaker would win one match and then Drew McIntyre would win on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania. Now, ladies and gentlemen, so the WWE is going to push the envelope. The WWE is going to be a little bit edgier. You might want to have your parents watching with you if you are below the age of 13. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as it concerns why Mike and Maria Kanellis were reportedly having bad reputations backstage. Now, we know that Mike left the WWE. He walked out of 205 Live, but then he appeared on Monday Night Raw. They signed new contracts. They signed multi-year deals. But there is heat on them because of the following. Mike and Maria Kanellis are in an interesting situation right now because Mike walked out of 205 Live in storyline, but they made it look real, real life. They made it look realistic, which was pretty cool. And I really was believing the hype that Mike and Maria Kanellis actually left the WWE. Then on Monday Night Raw, which I could not see because Comcast Xfinity was being a bunch of freaking retards. They were being horrible. They were being, just disastrous to me. I couldn't change a channel. I couldn't watch Raw. I couldn't see The Undertaker show up. But you know what? I did read the results. I did see the photos. I did watch, the happenings on Monday Night Raw. And I said, well, Mike and Maria Kanellis, they're finally involved in a major storyline. But you see, the WWE is mad at Mike and Maria Kanellis because now they're pregnant. So now Maria Kanellis cannot be involved in matches. She can't be involved in situations. She perhaps could be involved in storylines. But the fact of the matter is, now with the WWE pushing the envelope and making the programming more TV14 content and more TV14 oriented, that seems like it was something that had Paul Heyman's fingerprints all over it. Now, Eric Bischoff reportedly, and again, Mike and Maria Kanellis will not have any significant pushes happening for them until after, this whole pregnancy thing is over. They might be featured, but there's going to be no wrestling. There's not going to be none of that sort going down. But viewers and subscribers, what is going to go down is that tomorrow is July 4th. So get the hot dogs, the hamburgers, get down the Sprites, the Cokes, get the alcohol, get it all ready. Because Sean's View Entertainment is going to be the man that gives you the rumors, the news, around the clock. I don't stop. Sean's View Entertainment is the undisputed destination. So Mike and Maria Kanellis, although they were involved in a major angle on Monday Night Raw, now that Maria is pregnant and now that the WWE is going through the mentality of we're going to do long-term storylines, we're going to do better angles, we're going to do, more things on television that gets the fans invested in what's going on. This could be something that could drag out for the next 9 months because if you're pregnant, I think you're pregnant for somewhere between 8 and 9 months unless you have a preemie. So Maria is legitimately pregnant. The Raw viewership was up this week. So it shows that Paul Heyman is having a major difference on Monday Night Raw of the Red Brand. Mike and Maria Kanellis do have backstage heat. And Ricochet, ladies and gentlemen, we saw AJ Styles turn heel on Monday Night Raw, and that was absolutely epic. That is something nobody saw coming. We did not anticipate AJ Styles turning heel. But there is a major push in the works for the current reigning defending United States champion Ricochet. Viewers and subscribers, I wouldn't have it any other way. Your comments and your opinions on Paul Heyman and Eric Bischoff having their fingerprints on Raw, and Eric Bischoff will have his fingerprints on SmackDown. And will we see improvements? Will we see adjustments? Vince McMahon is already moving away towards the TVPG era, which can only mean, ladies and gentlemen, edgier and much more compelling content. And we also the line, the word, the bad word that Corey Graves left on Monday Night Raw when Braun Strowman drove Bobby Lashley through the Raw stage. Apparently there's going to be a brand new Raw stage coming up. I don't know if it's going to be next week or next month, but it's going to be very soon. Ladies and gentlemen, share and subscribe. Sean's View Entertainment is here, and you better know that I'm going to give you the zoom of all the rumors and the news around the clock. Sean's View Entertainment is the premier destination because I'm the face that books this place. Your comments and your opinions on everything that was said, read, heard, and rumored online. Sean's View Entertainment will always walk the line. Subscribe.